It's a one-hit KO. That is what I like to see. Anthony. That's Anthony's battle cry right there. Anthony. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Pokemon Red version, Randomized Nuzlocke. It's episode 3. And in today's episode, we will be going through Mount Moon and making our way to Cerulean City. I'm hyped, and if you guys are hyped, make sure you hit that like button for me. You guys are the best. Now, before we get started, in today's episode, I just want to bring you guys a very quick team recap, and I gotta make sure that before I step foot in Mount Moon, I go and heal up the squad, because it looks like the team took a little bit of a beating at the end of the last episode. So, and by the way, if you missed the last episode, make sure you go check it out. The link, as always, will be down below in the description. But enough of that, let's get into this team recap. Here we have Henry the Rotom at level 19, electric and ghost type with a very powerful moveset, if you ask me. Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray, and Double Team. Next up, we have Anthony the Slow King, water and psychic type at level 18 with the moves Water Gun, Growl, Tackle, and Confusion. You don't really have that bad of a moveset either, my friend. That is one impressive moveset. For where we're at in the game right now, I'm satisfied with both of their movesets. And then you got Vince, the newest addition to the team, the Quagsire that skipped leg day, level 5, water and ground type, with the moves Tail Whip and Water Gun. So Vince definitely does not have the best moveset on the block, but hopefully Vince will get up some levels in today's episode, and we will be able to learn some new moves. That would be great. So we're gonna come in here into the Pokemon Center really quickly and heal up the squad, and I thought this was absolutely hilarious. I mentioned in the last episode how Nurse Joy's sprite was randomized to this guy, and one of you left a comment saying that it's Nurse John. I thought that was hilarious, so for the rest of this Nuzlocke, we're gonna call this guy right here Nurse John. So Nurse John, thank you for healing up the squad. I really appreciate it there, guy. Now, without further ado, we can come inside of Mount Moon, and we can start grabbing some items, battling some trainers, making our way to Cerulean City. A lot of you might be thinking, hey, Vinny, can't we get a new encounter right now? No, we can't. If you missed the last episode, like I said, go check it out. But at the end of the last episode, we came in here to get a new encounter. We ran into a Rhydon, and unfortunately, we couldn't catch that Rhydon, so we can't get an encounter in Mount Moon right now, unfortunately. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put Vince in the front, because I want to do some switch training with Vince so that Vince can get up a level. There are a ton of randomized items that we can get in here. I'm really excited. Let's pick this up first. We have TM15. What is TM15? Let's check it out. We have a bunch of TMs, actually. So TM15, it contains Swift. So can anybody learn Swift? Henry and Anthony can both learn Swift. Now, I'm definitely going to teach that to one of them, because what's nice about Swift, as you guys know, it can never miss. And that's some high-quality H2O. So let's see who has the higher attacking stat. So Anthony, you have 35 attack. You're at level 18. Henry, you have 1 level on Anthony, and your attack is level 32. So your attack is 32, your attack is 35, and you're at a lower level. So we will be teaching Swift to Anthony, the Slow King. So let's boot that up, and let's teach Swift to Anthony. Now, what move do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of Growl. I feel like Growl makes the most sense to forget. Now we learn Swift. That is beautiful. Now, what other TMs do we have that Pokemon could potentially learn? We have Sludge. Nobody can learn Sludge. We have Roost. Nobody can learn Roost. And we have one more, which is Solar Beam. And nobody can learn Solar Beam. Okay, that's okay. We got Swift. I'm happy about that. Let's come up here and grab this item. And we got another TM. TM05. What's it going to be? Hopefully it's something that we can learn. Hopefully it's something powerful. Skull Bash. Nobody can learn Skull Bash. Okay, that move might come in handy if we ever, get a Blastoise. That would be nice. Let's battle this person right here. And let's see what kind of Pokemon this Hiker has. Hiker wants to fight. And he's going to send out a Heatran at level 11. Can you relax? So I'm pretty sure that Heatran is a fire type. It might be a ground type. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to come out to Anthony, and I'm going to go for a Water Gun right off the bat. It should be super effective. It is super effective. Is it going to be a one-hit KO? It is a one-hit KO, and we take down a Heatran. That gets Vince to level 7. I'm going to go ahead and go over to... First, let's go out to Vince. That is a powerful sprite. Okay, so Vince is in here. I'm going to switch out now and go on over to Henry to take down this Ranunculus. I don't know how you pronounce this thing's name, but we're going to go for a Thunder Shock, see how much damage that does. Now, if I remember correctly, you are a really bulky Pokemon. You're going for the Psy Wave. It is not super effective. We should be able to eat that up pretty well. That actually does more damage than I would have hoped, but you have a Reflect up. I gotta keep that in mind. You did set up a Reflect, but down goes that Pokemon, and Vince grows to level 8. So Vince is getting a ton of experience already in today's episode, which is really exciting. I'm really happy about that. And I'm pretty sure right when we get out of Mount Moon, Mr. Mime, how you doing? Shout out to Delia! Delia Ketchum has a Mr. Mime, and it's called Mimey. Now, will you be able to take down this Mr... Why do you have Magical Leaf? Are we serious right now? Damn it! I'm very, very pissed off about that. What? Do Mr. Mimes normally have Magical Leaf? Oh, we can't escape. How fantastic. Get the fuck off my screen. Man, I am salty about that. See, the big problem with Vince is he's quad weak to grass. I didn't even think that Mr. Mime would have Magical Leaf. Episode 3, and we already have had 2 deaths. Dan and Vince, rest in peace. Man, that really sucks. I was literally just about to say, too, I was so excited because right when we get out of Mount Moon, I'm pretty sure we're in a new route and we can get a new encounter. Now we're back to 2 Pokemon again. You know, this game is honestly just very scary. It's very scary. I feel like we need to expect the unexpected to a degree. Here is a Lotad. I don't know, maybe Mr. Mimes generally have Magical Leaf? I didn't think they did. Like, that didn't even cross my mind. Disable. Should I get rid of Tackle for Disable? We already have Swift. I want to learn Disable. I feel like that might come in handy. Alright, let's come over here and battle this guy. Man. Misty, how are you? We're on our way to Cerulean City, and you have a Carnivine. That's fine. Carnivine is fine. Let's go for a Confusion. That's super effective. And you go for Bite, but we should be able to eat that up no problem. And you knock yourself out. That's beautiful. Alright, let's continue along. Alright, so are both our Pokemon at level 19 now? Yes. Okay, so the good thing, looking at this situation from an optimistic point of view, I'm going to look at the glass half full right now, as opposed to half empty. That's good. We have 2 Pokemon that we can train, so we can focus on getting them to a high level, which is nice. We don't have to worry about, you know, training up a Pokemon that's at a lower level. That's a Rayquaza! That's a Rayquaza. Please be able to escape. Good. I did not even want to mess with that thing. Let's come down here. There should be some items that we can grab. Here's a Corphish. Shout out to Ryan. I will kill this thing just to get the experience. Let's come over here, and there should be some items that we can get. Is that a person or a Pokemon? A Zygarde! Yo, Mount Moon has some powerful mons in here. Holy bananas on a stick. Let's talk to you. This is a Team Rocket grunt. That's so funny. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. And my randomized overworld sprite is a Clefairy. Nyah, nyah, nyah. And my in-battle game sprite is a Lass, I believe it said. I think that's what it said. Could be wrong about that. Here's a Clang. Let's go for a Water Gun. And you have Thunder Shock. Thank goodness Anthony is bulky. Alright, a Serperior is coming in. I will go out to Henry to take down this Serperior. Really quick, let's go for a Thunder Wave, just so we can paralyze you. And now let's go for a bunch of Thunder Shocks. I know this will not be very effective. Man, I really don't have a lot of things that could go up against Grass types. Luckily, this thing can't hurt Henry, and now it's going to die. Next up is a Giratina. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, I'm gonna stay in. Oh my goodness, that is powerful. Let's go for a Confuse Ray right off the bat. Yo, Henry puts in the finest. He never misses. It really is quite amazing. Alright, let's go for a Thunder Wave now. So we got the Thunder Wave and the Confuse Ray off on this thing. It's going for Tackle, but that will not affect us. Let's go for a Thunder Shock now, see how much damage that does. It's not very effective because you're You're part Dragon type. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just keep going for Thunder Shocks, and hopefully we can take down this Giratina without any problems at all. I don't think this thing has a move that can hit us, with, which is nice. It keeps going for Tackle. And we're a Ghost type, so that won't affect us, which is nice. That was a crit, which is really nice, and one more Thunder Shock should do the trick here. It's another crit, that's what I like to see. And we defeat the last, yes. She was a last, so I read that correctly. We defeat this Team Rocket Grunt, and there is an item that we can grab up here. Let's see what it's going to be. It's another TM. This is like TM City over here. Let's see what we're going to get. TM 20. Play rough. So I'm pretty sure that's a fairy type move, but I could be wrong. If you guys could let me know. If you guys could let me know in the comments below, that would be great. Toxicroak, how you doing? How are the kids? Why can't I escape? Please don't do this right now. I gotta kill this thing. Confusion. Beautiful. Why can't I escape from a Toxicroak? Can somebody riddle me that? I can't believe we lost Vince. I loved Vince. We only had him for such a short period of time, but I felt a bond growing with Vince. Here's a Clang. Let's go for a water gun. We might as well get the experience. But I really hope that we can get some new encounters in today's episode and nickname those encounters after you guys in the comments from the last episode, because you guys have just been coming through with the comments lately. Your support is so appreciated, and I just want to show you guys how much it means to me. I want to thank you guys so much. We're battling a Terrakion right now, and my beard is starting to get really thick, but it's also starting to get really itchy, so I have to fight the feeling here. What typing are you, Terrakion? You scare me. I'm gonna go for a water gun. Double kick. Oh, we ate that up. We ate that up. Let's go, Anthony. That's my boy right there. Let's go for the water gun. It's super effective. And that's a one-hit KO, my friends. That is nice. Now, a lot of you guys were also leaving comments saying that I have to keep in mind that crits in this game are determined by how fast a Pokemon are. So the faster we are, the more likely we are to get a crit, which is really nice. Here comes a Sudowoodo. Shout out to Steven. Look at the Sudowoodo. I love this sprite. He's getting ready to dance. I think I'm keeping the positive vibes flowing pretty well in today's episode, considering we have another death. It's ridiculous. That Mr. Mime, man. That stupid Mr. Mime. Here's another item. TM36! How many TMs are we gonna get today? Hopefully we can use this. Rock Throw. Nobody can use it. Okay, well, I'm glad that we got Rock Throw, because that's a decent TM to have moving forward here. And here's the stupid Rhydon that we couldn't catch. Water Gun. You're dead. I would have loved to have Rhydon on the squad. Let's pick up this item. Alright, I don't know what's going on. So many TMs. Holy bananas on a stick. Here's Jump Kick. And that rhymed. And no one can learn that either. Alright, so I'm glad that we're getting TMs. We can always sell those TMs. But I want to get some TMs that we can learn. That would be really fantastic. Let's continue north. And we should be out of here relatively soon. Mount Moon is really not that long of a place to travel through. Let's come over here and battle you. And this episode will be around 30 minutes long. I'm just really looking forward to getting a new encounter, and I really hope that we can do that in today's episode. Next up is a Barbacle? What the fuck's a Barbacle? Okay, that looks more like a dual monster than it does a Pokemon's. I'm gonna go for a Confuse, right? I don't know what typing you are. I don't know anything about you. Let's go for a Thunder Shock. Why do I feel like Thunder Shock's not gonna be very effective on this thing? It's super effective. Okay, so apparently you're a water type. Wow, alright. So we get to level 21 from that, and we defeat Misty. Fantastic. We're gonna see a lot of Misty in this game because of her randomized overworld sprite. And alright, fuck you, Mr. Mime. Just fuck you, okay? I hate you. I hate you. I hate everything you stand for. Lotad. Hey, Lotad looks excited. He looks like he's like, hey, guys! Welcome to Mount Moon! Can I get you a beverage or something? I appreciate that, Lotad. I do. Let's come up here. Yo, are all the Team Rocket Grunts going to be randomized to these Clefairies? Because if that's the case, that is hilarious. Let's come down here and battle this Team Rocket Grunt. We're pulling a big job here! Get lost, kid! I'm not gonna get lost. You know why? Because I got my town map, and I got a good head on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the best Pokemon Masters this world has ever seen! Here's a Vivillon, and I'm gonna go for a Thunder Shock. And next up is a Hitmontop. We're gonna go for a Thunder Shock on this Hitmontop. How did we miss? It doesn't affect me. Good. Let's go again. I got nervous there for a second. I'm like, what is this thing about to hit me with? There should be a hidden item here. We found an X special. That is what I like to see. How you doing, Paris? Nice to see ya. How are the kids? How's the family? Everybody's good? That's good. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know in the comments below what you... Salamence! Yo, this is power. I'm gonna kill it for the experience, but yo, I would have loved to have a Salamence on this team. That is powerful. We are learning Shockwave. I will get... Is Shockwave more powerful than Thunder Shock? Because I really want to keep Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray, and Double Team. Really quickly, I'm going to look up Shockwave on Google, and I'm pretty sure that Shockwave is going to be more powerful than Thunder Shock. Let's just double check here. Shockwave, let's inspect. Okay, well, Shockwave Pokemon, I have to type in. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Alright, it has 60 power. Okay, so Thunder Shock in Pokemon has 40 power. So Shockwave is going to be more effective here, so I'm going to get rid of Thunder Shock for Shockwave. Now the question is, how much PP does Shockwave have? Let's find out right now. So Shockwave has 20 PP. So yeah, that was a great decision to learn Shockwave. I'm really excited about that. Let's continue along here, and let's battle this guy. And he's going to send out a Salamence. And now we can test out Shockwave. How much damage is this going to do? I like that animation right there. It's a long animation. Very powerful. Down goes the Salamence. And incoming is a ball toy. So I'm going to go out to Anthony to take down this ball toy. Going to go for a water gun. And down goes the ball toy. Next up is an Unfezant. No clue what that is. Okay, this is a flying type Pokemon as it looks like. I'm going to go for a Swift. See how much damage that does. You're going to go for Gust. We're going to eat that up pretty well. How much damage is Swift going to do? Almost a 1-hit KO. Let's go for a Water Gun now. And down goes the Unfezant. And we defeat the Fisherman. So another thing that's really cool about this game in particular is I'm going to learn a lot about later generation Pokemon. Hopefully we can get a Pokemon from Gen 5 or Gen 6 on the squad. That would be really awesome. So let's come up here and there should be an item. We found a potion. Beautiful. And let's battle... Here is that Sigalith again. Sigalith, how you doing? Let's battle you. And let's see. This guy looks like Android 17. That's what he looks like. Chinchou, are you okay? You look really weird there. We're going to go for a Shockwave and kill the Chinchou. Next up is a Ninja. It's going to stay in. Go for a Shockwave. Beautiful. And finally, we have a Dedenne. Dedenne, you look like you're an electric type. I'm going to go for Shockwave anyway. It's a critical hit. It's not very effective, but we take down the Denende or Dendende, whatever the hell this thing was called. Yo, we're about to get a fossil. I'm pretty sure you get a fossil at the end of Mount Moon. No, I'm positive that you get a fossil at the end of Mount Moon. The question is, though, will it be randomized? I don't know. That's a good question. Here is a fish. Dead. Dead. We're eating corefish tonight. Janine, we're eating some corefish tonight. Bobby, set the table. These kids, they don't listen. They don't listen. The table better be set when I'm done recording this, because we're going to have some corefish for dinner. Alright, let's come down here. Yo, Zygarde. I would love to add a Zygarde to the team. I feel like Zygarde would be, like, impossible to catch, though. Here's a Combee, Shockwave. You dead. Now, Henry's at level 23. What level's Anthony at? 21. So we're going to train up Henry for a little bit. Not Henry. Anthony. We're going to train up Anthony for a little bit. So let's head south and then to the west, and we're almost out of Mount Moon, which is exciting, which means an encounter is going to be in our reach very soon. Here's a Toxicroak again. We're probably not going to be able to escape, so I'm just going to kill it. And it really, you know, there's positives and there's negatives to having only 2 Pokemon on your team. The good thing, like I mentioned earlier, it's really easy to train the 2 of them and keep them on par. The bad thing is I'm really scared that if we lose 1 Pokemon, we only have 1 Pokemon, and if we lose 2 Pokemon, we lose the lock. It's scaring me that I only have 2 Pokemon on the team. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very scary that I only have 2 Pokemon on the team. I really want to expand the team. I want to expand the horizons. Okay, it looks like a Tauros with an afro. This is a Buffalant. Let's go for a water gun, see how much damage this does to this Buffalant. I'm gonna have so much trouble pronouncing these Pokemon names in this game, man, I swear. But it's gonna be one hell of a ride. I'm excited. Water gun again. And we're gonna kill this. Here's a Grimer. Let's go for a water gun. I should have went for a confusion, but water gun will suffice. Let's head north now, and we should be able to battle this guy. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Okay. I will battle you for one of these fossils, and you are Erica. Here is Skorupi, and we're gonna go for a... I did not mean to go for a disable. I meant to go for a confusion. Now we're poisoned. Good thing we have some antidotes in the pack. Here is a Kakuna. What's up, Kakuna? How you doing? Confusion. Next up is a Watchong. Okay, let's go for a water gun. You're definitely a normal type. We're going to keep going for water guns, and you're going to die, and we defeat Erica. Beautiful. And you have nothing else to say to me. Really quick, I'm going to boot up an antidote. I have 3 of them. Beautiful. Anthony is now healed. And do I want the Helix Fossil or the Dome Fossil? I feel like everybody picks the Helix Fossil, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Dome Fossil. That's my strategy, to pick the Dome Fossil. And you're going to say, all right, then this is mine. Okay, now we can make our way out of here. And we can get a new encounter. Yo, Scraggy, what's good? How you doing there, guy? I like the Scraggy sprite. That is powerful. A lot of the sprites in this game are powerful. Really powerful indeed. Okay, this should be the exit. I never understood how a ladder is the exit. Like, you go up a ladder, and then all of a sudden you're outside. You know what I mean? But, like, if you go over here, it doesn't look like you're climbing down a ladder. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that exit would be on the same... I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop. You climb a ladder, you get out. It's really not that hard to understand, Vinny. Don't think too much into it. Let's continue along over here. Now, what route is this? If I could just check the town map. Route 4. So, I'm gonna come on over to the handy-dandy notepad, because I want to make sure I keep track of all of my encounters in this game. Let's come over here to the note that we have with all of our routes. We will write Route 4 with a dash, and we will see what we are going to catch. Now, how many balls do I have? I have 6 Pokeballs, so I wonder if I could avoid the grass and come back after I buy some more Pokeballs. Here's an item. We found a Poke Doll. I can sell that for some cash, which would be nice. Can I go up there? No, I cannot. Alright, so is there anything else that I need to grab here in Route 4? For some reason, I thought that there were going to be TMs here, but I guess that's only in Fire Red and Leaf Green in the remakes. I'm pretty sure that they're there in that game. So what I'm going to actually do is avoid the grass for now. Come over here into Cerulean City. And I was waiting for the music. I was waiting for it. I love the Cerulean City music. Let's come down here into the mart. Let's buy some balls. And then we can wrap this episode up, hopefully, with a new powerful team member. So let me go ahead and let's buy 20 Pokeballs. Let's buy a couple more potions. We got a lot of money in that cave. Let's buy a couple more antidotes. Repels I don't need right now. Let's buy an Awakening, because why not? And let's buy 2 Paralyzed Heals. So we'll leave ourselves with about $4,000, which is nice. And now we can wrap this episode up by getting a powerful, hopefully a powerful new encounter. I want to see something good. I want to see something impressive. A legendary Pokemon would be nice, but the question is then, would we catch the legendary Pokemon? I hope we would. I hope we're even going to be able to weaken these Pokemon down. Let me go ahead and heal Anthony really quickly from Nurse John. Nurse John, how you doing? Could you please heal up all my balls? Thank you, sir. All right, let's come over here. And we're going to come into the grass. And let's see what we're going to get. It's going to be randomized. And hopefully, it's going to be powerful. And hopefully, we can run into a Pokemon. Here it comes. What's it going to be? A Stunky. A Stunky at level 10. Okay. This thing looks more like a cat than a skunk, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's go out to Henry. And you can relax yourself with the poison gas. Let's go for a Thunder Wave. Now, the good news is I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to catch this thing with no problems at all. Let's come out to Anthony really quickly because... Focus Energy. Can you relax? Let's just throw a Pokeball and hope for the best here. Please stay in the ball, Stunky. Stunky, are you really going to give me problems right now? You're a skunk. You are literally a skunk. Just stay in the ball. I'll give you a bath. You'll smell nice. I'll put some shampoo on you. Stay in the ball. Stunky! You're going for Screech. Can you calm? This thing really wants to kill me. Can you please calm down? Stunky, please stay in the ball. Please, Stunky. Yes! We caught the Stunky! I like saying that. Stunky. I can't wait to read this thing's description. Because it never removes its skull helmet, no one has ever seen this Pokemon's real face. That's a Cubone. That's a Cubone description. I'm pretty sure. That ain't no Stunky. And yes, we will nickname a Skunky. Stunky. Oh my goodness. I can't keep saying it. Alright, let's find the perfect nickname for this Stunky. Okay, Monkey Man says, I genuinely never thought I would enjoy a randomizer Nuzlocke as much as I do this one. They're usually not my thing, but I'm honestly really liking this series. Keep up the great work, man. I can't wait to see more. Well, thank you so much, Monkey Man. I really appreciate the kind words, and we will nickname this Stunky after you, so we're gonna go ahead and nickname this Stunky Monkey Man. And I want to make sure I spell this right because you spell it M-U-N-K monkey, and then man, M-A-N, M-A-N, and it just fits, so Monkey Man is gonna join the squad, and thank you, Monkey Man, for the love and support, and thank you all so much for the love and support. Like I mentioned earlier, you guys have been coming through with the support on this series like never before, and I just would like to say thank you. Now, who is still poisoned? Henry is, but we should be able to get to the Pokemon Center without any problem, so let's come inside the Pokemon Center. Nurse John, how you doing? And now let's check out our brand new Monkey Man, aka Stunky, and I love that. I love that nickname. It's fantastic. So, this thing has really high speed and pretty good attack, too, actually. It's a poison and dark type. And this thing has the moves, Focus Energy, Poison Gas, Screech, and Fury Swipe. So listen, it's at level 10, it's a Monkey Man. I'm happy about that. I really am. Monkey Man is going to be a great addition to the squad. So, what I'm trying to figure out now is if I can get a new... You know what? I'm going to have to do the whole... We can do a rival battle right now, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a rival battle. So you know what? Let's do the rival battle right now. We will wrap this episode up, and then in the next episode, we will do the Nugget Bridge, and then we will go ahead and get some new encounters. I was going to see if I could get a new encounter right now, but I'm going to have to do the whole Nugget Bridge first and this rival battle. So let's do the rival battle. That will take us to about over 30 minutes, and then we will call it a day in today's episode. So I got to get ready to do a Dobbs voice. Here he comes on his bicycle. Oh, I need some water for this. Here we go. This has got to be the best one yet.
Yo, Vinny! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great! I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Brother Vinny! Bring it on!
Alright, let's do it. I added a little bit of dialogue there, but I think it suits his character well. Here we go! Another rival battle, the second rival battle, and he's gonna send out an Arbok at level 18. Okay, and we are over here with Anthony. I'm gonna go for a Confusion right off the bat. You have Bite, that scares me. But we should be able to eat that up pretty well. Confusion. How much damage you can do this Arbok? You are going to be super effective. It's a one-hit KO. That is what I like to see. Anthony. That's Anthony's battle cry right there. Anthony. I'm going to use that many times. We're learning Headbutt. Yo, I would not want to take a Headbutt from Anthony. All right, you know, I wanted to learn Disable, but I feel like we should get rid of it for Headbutt. I want to keep Confusion. You know what I mean? Because it's super effective against those poison types. I want to keep Water Gun because it's Stab. And I want to keep Swift because it never misses. Let's get rid of Disable. And let's learn Headbutt. Next up is a... Did it say Guard? What did that say? I thought it said Gardevoir. But then again, I don't think it did. I'm going to switch out to Henry really quickly. Oh no, that's Garbodor. Okay, that sprite is disgusting. Now, what typing are you? I'm gonna go for a Shockwave right off the bat and see how much damage this does. I'm pretty sure you probably are like a Poison type or something. Let's see how much damage. It does a good amount of damage. Pound does not affect me, and we should be able to take down this Garbodor. I thought it said Gardevoir, but no, it said Garbodor. And, you know, that thing belongs in the trash. You see what I did there? Because it's made of garbage. Put it in the fucking trash. Yeah, you like that fucking... I'm gonna stop now. Alright, next up is a Battle of the Rotoms? I'm staying in. My Rotom will come out on top. Let's go for a Thunder Wave. And we're going to paralyze this Rotom. And this thing's probably going to do the same thing to me. Let's see. Fully paralyzed. Now let's go for a Confuse Ray. Yo, that combination is so OP. I love it. We paralyze the foe. Then we confuse the foe. Then the foe hits itself. No, it was going to hit me. But it's fully paralyzed. Alright, let's go for a couple Shockwaves. I know this is going to be not very effective. But we're going to see how much damage this does, because I don't want to even try to put Anthony in here. You son of a bitch, using my own strategy against me, eh? I'm going to go for the Shockwave again. I almost said Thunder Shock. Shockwave should be able to take down this Rotom with one more hit after that one, so we should be good to go, and the Rotom goes for a Thunder Shock. We should eat that up, no problem. I didn't even want to risk throwing Anthony in here, and I don't think that Monkey Man is quite ready for battle just yet, but we have nothing to worry about because we take down the Rotom. Do you have one more Pokemon? I think you do, and you're about to send out a Venusaur. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in. Okay, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to go for a, not an antidote, Paralyzed Heal. I do not want to keep this paralysis on Henry right now. Good thing I picked these up. Let's go for the Paralyzed Heal, and then you poison me, you son of a bitch. All right, I'm going for a Thunder Wave right off the bat, because hopefully we'll get some turns where you aren't able to attack. We're going to be hurt by poison now, and you're going for the Leech Seed. Yo, this guy's a fucking pro. All right. Let me go for... You're probably just going to use Poison Powder on me right when I'm done doing this, aren't you, guy? But I'm going to go for this. You're going to get a little bit of damage, and you're putting me to sleep. Yo, can this Venusaur fuck off right now? I bought an Awakening, so I'm going to use that right now. So let's use the Awakening on Henry. And you're going to get that damage back. And now you're going to put... I just got to start attacking at this point, honestly. You know what? Let's go for a Confuse Ray. Because hopefully this thing will hit itself and stop hitting me. The Venusaur became confused. I have to be careful with this thing right now, man. Alright, we're getting poisoned again. And we're getting hit with the Leech Life. The Leech Seed. Please hit yourself. You're going for Leech Seed again. I don't think this thing has any attacking moves. I think it only has moves to put, like, status on me. And then it has the Leech Seed. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Shockwave. And I know this will not be very effective. But we're going to see how much damage it does. Hopefully, it will at least do a quarter. And this is going to take a while to kill this thing. But I'm pretty confident that we will be able to kill this thing. One thing that I have to do, please hit yourself. You have takedown, but it doesn't affect me, thank goodness. Okay, I got really nervous there for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion on Henry just to be safe, because we're gonna get hurt by the poison now, and we're gonna get hurt by the Leech Seed. You're still confused. Finally, you hit yourself, and let's go for another Shockwave. We need to get a little bit more lucky with the Para Hacks right now. Please get paralyzed. Please hit yourself, Venusaur. I'm hurt by the poison, and I'm hurt by the Leech Seed now. You're confused still. Please hit yourself. Takedown, but it doesn't affect me. Shockwave again. So, as long as we just be smart right here, we should be able to take down this Venusaur with no problems at all. It's not very effective. We lose a little bit of HP. You're confused no more, and you're going for a Leech Seed. Let's just keep Shockwaving away. And that was a crit! And we take down the Venusaur. Henry grows to level 24, and that's what I like to see.
Hey, take it easy. You won already, brother.
All right. Thank you for that battle, Dobbs.
Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system...
This is so much dialogue for this voice, my vocal cords are going to snap in half.
Go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later.
Literally, he better get rolling because he's on a bicycle. He's going to roll away. That's fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Pokemon Red version randomized Nuzlocke. I will see you guys tomorrow on Thursday for a brand new episode, episode 4. The hype is real. Tomorrow night, I can go see Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange will be in theaters. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be an awesome time. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see Doctor Strange, and we'll have a nice discussion about that. And also, let me know in the comments below what is your favorite Marvel movie. That will spark some nice discussion. That's probably going to be the question of the day today, but I will figure that out once I start editing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. You guys are the best. Love you guys so much. And as always, love and respect goes out to everybody. Don't forget to comment, to rate, and to subscribe. This is Original 151. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.